Jump Force is officially dead. Does anybody remember a few years ago when Jump Force was announced and everybody thought this was going to be the coolest thing ever? Come on, a crossover fighting game starring dozens of characters, Naruto, Dragon Ball, One Piece, Death Note, Yu-Gi-Oh, and a lot of others? Well, welcome to the page, everybody. Jimmy or Chaos, I have some bad news for you. It's dead. It was published by Namco. I mean, the people that brought us all kinds of cool fighting games and Dark Souls, the entire franchise. But Jump Force ended up being one of the most disappointing games of 2019. It was. The mechanics were super shallow. There was a lot of technical issues, bad balancing, lack of content. I could go on. A lot of people were hoping that Jump Force could revive itself like all these other video games try to do instead of just coming out finished and get some updates or some next-gen ports. But it seems that Namco is officially saying no, because on November 10th, they announced they would not only be shutting down the servers, but they would be delisting it from digital storefronts, effectively erasing it from its existence. It's dead. They're going to Thanos snap it. The publisher clarified that on February 7th of next year, it will be removed from digital stores, and then servers will be turned off on August 24th, meaning the game had less than a year and a half, or a year left of life, although I doubt many people are playing it to begin with. It had less than a year of life. Now, no official reason for the decision was given, but I've got a few good ideas. I've seen stuff like this many times throughout the years. My guess is Namco no longer wanted to pay licensing fee for all the characters on the game that nobody was playing. Whenever you make a crossover game like this, you have to license all those characters. And if you continue to support the game with updates and servers, the publisher likely wants to renew those licenses every few years with the IP owner, which costs them more money. So if you ask me, Namco decided Jump Force wasn't making enough revenue to justify paying all those fees for the next few years, so they just threw in the towel. And apparently, direct peer-to-peer private matches, those will still be available. But the public matchmaking function as a whole will shut down. And if you haven't downloaded the game by February 17th, you either have to do it now or track down a physical copy. In less than 3 months, Jump Force will be gone forever, like it never existed. This has happened to games in the past. It truly, truly has. A lot of them were for other reasons. Some of them were because they were banned in other countries or they were super controversial, but sometimes it's just because the game's not very good and it didn't stick with the audience. Now, I feel if they would have came out with a polished game, we would not be having this video or talking about this conversation today. I feel like Jump Force would be thriving, but as is the case with lots of video games these days, they don't come out finished. It's kind of expected now, which is one of the saddest things in the gaming industry. Oh, don't worry, we'll get it out there too. You pay us the money, and then we'll put you this nice little Twitter post with a long, really emotional message of how we're going to fix it and how we'll get it right. Please put your trust in us or keep your trust in us. Anyway, yeah, that's probably a video for another day. Hope you guys have a good day.